welcome to Balance Tape Web Clinic. It's great to have you with us. We're going to spend this first moment by showing you a little bit more about the tape. The tape comes in different colors. The next moment is, of course, when you purchase the tape, it comes in a box like this. Once you open up, the tape will be in a plastic wrapping. Now we've prepared this for you. It comes in a plastic wrapping. A good thing with the design of this box is that how you put it in will make it easier to use it while it is in the box. You put it in like this and close the box, and it's ready to be used. I'm now going to show you a little bit about the tape. Of course, the length of the tape that you're going to use depends on what part of the body that you're taping. In this particular example, I choose this length. Cut off like this. The first thing to think about is to round the corners. We do so to expand the length, or the life length of the tape. Round the corners like this. We have different techniques. One of them is called muscle technique. We're going to talk more about them in the different application videos. What to think about with muscle technique is to open the tape 5 centimeters from one end. And you open by twisting the tape using a little force, like this. I want to mention this now, and I will mention it again. It's very important not to touch the tape with your fingers. If you do so, the strength of the glue will lessen, and the lifespan of the tape will decrease. That was a muscle technique. The other technique that we're going to look at now is called the ligament technique. What differs in terms of from the muscle technique, the ligament technique, you open in the middle. In the same way, twist and pull. And you've opened it in the middle. When it comes to the tape and the measure of elasticity to use, when it comes to the muscle technique, we're using 25%. Let me explain further what I mean with this. We open it up. This is the muscle technique. We open up 5 centimeters from the end. The tape, of course, you can pull it 100%. Use 100% of the elasticity. And there's 4 parts to that. You can use 100%, 75%, 50%, and 25%. With the muscle technique, we use 25% stretch. When it comes to the ligament technique, we increase the stretch to 75%. So an easy way of doing it is to pull the maximum you can, and then go down just a little bit to approximately 75%. And then you apply it onto the skin. So in order to give an example, we have Oliver here with us with a tennis elbow. We're going to use the muscle technique as well as a ligament technique in this particular example. What to think of the first is to measure out the tape. We lay down the tape in the box so it's easy to use while the tape is in the box. In this particular tennis elbow issue, we're starting from the elbow and we're running the tape down onto the hand. With the muscle technique, it's important to think that the muscles needs to be stretched out like this. And I want to mention this with the muscle technique, you stretch out the tape 25%. So when you measure out the length, you need to think about that the tape will be stretched out 25%. So literally, If you were to stop here, you want to lessen it approximately 25%. So I do that here where I have the thumb. You round the corners, and we do that because we want to expand the life length of the tape as much as possible. With ligaments technique, we open up 5 centimeters from the end. No fingers on the tape. The first part you simply lay down with no stretch, 5 centimeters. From then onwards, with muscle technique, it's 25% stretch. This is 100, 75, 50, and 25% stretch. You lay the tape down with 25% stretch, and you finish how you started. So you lay down the last 5 centimeters with no stretch. And then you rub on the tape. And you rub a couple of times is to activate the glue and also increase the lifespan of the taping. Like that. With this particular example, there could be a point of pain right here. And in Oliver's case, there is a point of pain right here. And here is a combination between the muscle technique and the ligament technique that I will show you right now. So again, we measure out the tape. With the ligament take in this particular example, we use a cross like this, an X shape. More of this will come later on in the application videos. You measure them out. We cut 2 parts just as long. Again, we round the corners. With the ligament technique, in comparison with the muscle technique, you apply it right over the point of pain. But recognize here at the ends, parts is no stretch. Just lay the end parts down with no stretch. The stretch comes right in between my thumbs here. I take the second part, do the exact same thing. Open it in the middle, 75% stretch. And if the pain is right here in the middle, this is the ligament technique, I will have 75% stretch, and I apply right over the point of pain. And the end parts, I lay them down like this with no stretch. But here, I rub it in, and I rub it well, so it will activate the glue. This is an elbow taping. And this might make Oliver smash in his forehand in the next game.